On June 22nd, the Ryugu Shrine in Otaru, Hokkaido, displayed the Ryusei Tou, a katana made from a meteorite, for the first time in 4 years. The exhibition was open from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., and admission was free. Eager to view this unique sword, about 100 people lined up before the opening, creating a lively atmosphere. While there are other meteorite swords in Japan, a curator from the Toyama Science Museum, which also has a similar sword, commented, "Our piece is also a short sword, but the pattern on this one is more distinctively visible. It's intriguing to consider how these patterns are formed." This meteorite sword is a tanto, short sword, with a blade length of 7.76 inches. Crafted over a century ago and dedicated to the shrine in 2017, this was its second public viewing. It was first revealed 4 years ago with the hope that the sacred sword would bring health and safety during the COVID-19 pandemic. Otaru, home to Ryugu Shrine, is a beautiful coastal city in Hokkaido, which was one of Japan's leading economic cities a century ago. Its historical buildings still stand today, making it one of Japan's most popular tourist cities. The Ryusei Tou at the Ryugu Shrine has a long history before its dedication. Its creation was inspired by a samurai and politician named Enomoto Takeaki, who had deep ties with Hokkaido and was active during the late Edo period. Born in 1836 in Tokyo to a samurai family serving the shogunate, Enomoto became internationally active from a young age, including through his studies abroad. Upon returning to Japan, he rose to become the vice admiral of the shogunate's navy. However, in 1868, the Boshin War began. This conflict between the forces of the shogunate and the new government ultimately led to the overthrow of the 260-year-old shogunate and the end of the samurai era. Although Enomoto fought for the shogunate, his forces were defeated, and he fled with his comrades to Hokkaido. There, he envisioned creating a new nation on the island. He was elected as the president of Hokkaido, but faced resistance and ultimately surrendered to the advancing forces of the new government. Enomoto's encounter with the meteorite sword that would inspire the creation of the Ryusei Tou occurred in 1874. After being pardoned for his role in the Boshin War, he devoted himself to the development of Hokkaido. During a diplomatic mission as the envoy to Russia from 1874 for about 4 years, he had the opportunity to see a sword made from a meteorite that had been presented to a former Russian emperor. As a samurai himself, Enomoto was profoundly struck by the beauty of the sword, which sparked his dream of crafting a Japanese sword from meteorite material. In 1890, a turning point came for Enomoto. A unique stone was discovered by someone searching for pickle stones in the upper reaches of a river in Toyama Prefecture. Due to its unusual heaviness for its size, it was investigated and academically confirmed to be a meteorite. Upon hearing this news, Enomoto immediately purchased the meteorite at his own expense and set about using it to craft a sword. He commissioned the master swordsmith Okayoshi Kunimune, and the sword-making process began. Approximately 4 kilograms of iron were extracted from the iron meteorite for use in the production. After much experimentation, A successful formula was achieved by mixing 70% meteorite iron with 30% tamahagane steel, which is typically used in sword making. The swords forged from this material were named Ryusei Tou, and 4 blades were crafted, including both long and short swords. Initially, the blades were plain, but after being polished, a pattern resembling the grain of Zelkova wood emerged, creating distinctive and beautiful blade patterns across the swords. Kunimune noted in a document to Enomoto that these swords possessed excellent sharpness, indicating their suitability for practical use. Of the 4 completed swords, 3 were presented to Enomoto, and 1 longsword was presented to the then Crown Prince. Ryugu Shrine, where the Ryusei Tou is enshrined, was established in 1876 by Enomoto, who built the shrine to honor Emperor Kammu, his ancient ancestor. The short sword, currently housed at the shrine, has been passed down through the Enomoto family for nearly 120 years as the most beautifully patterned sword, and was dedicated to the shrine by a descendant in 2017 due to its connection to Enomoto. This second public display honors the sword believed to be imbued with Enomoto's spirit and powerful spiritual energy that can fulfill hopes. Thus, it is treated with great care. Therefore, it is displayed only on special occasions, and photography is generally prohibited. It is unclear when it will be displayed next. In addition to viewing the Ryusei Tou, visitors to Ryugu Shrine can also purchase an original Goshuincho. A Goshuincho is a book used to collect seals from shrines and temples across Japan as proof of pilgrimage. The cover of Ryugu Shrine's Goshuincho features a depiction of the Ryusei Tou and a dragon. If you ever visit Ryugu Shrine, be sure to acquire one. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in learning more about Japanese swords, including the latest information, please consider subscribing to this channel.